Welcome to the 7th match of the Men's Great American Bash. We are still in the Central League. We're our co-main event here. I'm sure our main commentator right now is dying to call this man a certain
It is
name.
Dick Grayson, baby. Yeah, still hate him.
Grayson Waller. Walla Baby is here.
Walla baby, Walla baby, Walla baby.
Grayson Waller will be competing for the NXT Championship in a Fatal 4-Way match at Heatwave against Cruz Montana, the NXT Champion Tony D'Angelo, and a newcomer, Zilla Fatu, at Heatwave, I believe, which is next week, same weekend as All In. Of course, Grayson Waller, he's Olympic. He's Olympic. But he could still kind of destroy the tournament for the man he's facing tonight. Ever since he came into this tournament stealing Kofi Kingston's spot, it's not been going too hot for Grayson Waller. The Intercontinental Champion is here. Chad Gable, the American Alpha. Former NXT Tag Team Champion, former SmackDown Tag Team Champion, former WWE Raw Tag Team Champion, and now the current Intercontinental Champion. The honestly modern day Kurt Angle is here. And Chad currently sitting at 9 points, getting those wins. Or actually currently sitting at 6 points, getting those wins off of Shawn Spears and the U.S. Champion Baron Corbin, but has lost to Rey Mysterio, Tama Tonga, and Tommaso Ciampa. Chad's gonna have to get some insane luck to even be in consideration for the semifinals. Semifinalist spot. Should be a very interesting match. Oh God! Chad tried to go for the wheel kick immediately. Grayson though able to sidestep as we get now a traditional collar and elbow tie-up. Side headlock here from Chad Gable, wrenching in on Grayson Waller. Although I feel in this situation, Chad Gable may have a power advantage over Grayson Waller, as just shown right there as he flinged him off from that side headlock position. Grayson Waller has the size. He has the height advantage over Chad Gable. Now, that hasn't stopped Chad Gable before. I mean, for God's sake, Chaos Theory, Braun Strowman, for God's sake. But it still could come into play, especially with the reach advantage for Grayson Waller. But nice armbar here from Chad Gable. Waller able to slip out. What a big boot. Just knocked down Chad Gable. Gable not wasting any time here. But an inside cradle possum style from Chad Gable, only got into 1 count from Grayson Waller. Right now, Waller able to roll out the way. Big calling up a tie up from the 2. Chad able to throw off Grayson. But Grayson with a super kick right under the chin on Chad Gable. But Gable able to shake it off, throwing him back off. Another beautiful takedown off the side headlock position. What a drop toe hold as Gable kicks to the gut. Tiger Driver 97 from Gable, did not go for the pin there. Very interesting choice from Chad Gable. Of course, Gable now sending in Grayson into the ropes. What a drop down. Big leapfrog from Gable label as right now, what a big dragon suplex from Chatty Daddy, as my main commentator friend would love to call him.
Gable label.
Gable label, Chatty Daddy, the big daddy, caddy daddy, whatever the hell you want to call him, Mr. Josh Gad. As right now, Waller, what in the world, sending Gable to the outside? Oh my God, what a Carnilo from Waller. Waller showing some athleticism. The crowd loving it. This is awesome chant for Grayson Waller, not in my main commentator's house. He would not accept this kind of treatment for, as he loves to call, Dick Grayson. I believe he got that from a DC superhero, possibly. Not entirely sure, but that remains to be seen. But Waller heading to the top rope. Gable On the outside, Waller, I think, seeing it's too far away. Went for the apron clothesline instead, but Gable had the sidestep. We're at a count of 6 people. Oh, but the count got restarted from Waller's dive. But Gable throwing Grayson right into the barricade. That almost looked like it messed up Grayson's shoulder. Chad Gable feeling himself here, but not feeling himself for long, as he just slapped the shit out of the chest of Grayson Waller. Grayson Waller right now putting in the work. What an STO from Grayson Waller, I believe, possibly looking for a Hardaway. No, just a double axe handle from Waller. Right now, Waller. Oh my God, a label lock from Grayson Waller, a yes lock. Was not expecting that kind of submission-based wrestling from Grayson Waller. But oh my God, capo kick out of nowhere, trying to take a page out of Tatum Paxley's book.
We'll see her Friday night on SmackDown.
Absolutely. Or as some New Japan marks, not joking, as some New Japan fans would say, a rolling liger kick. That's right. Now the diving clothesline from Gable. 6 down Grayson Waller. As now Gable, flying headbutt from Chad Gable to Grayson Waller. Just knocked out the Aussie icon as he picks up a huge, clean, and decisive win over Grayson Waller, getting them up to a total of 9 points as Waller eats yet another loss. And I would be shitting bricks right now if I'm Grayson Waller, because the man that he has left to face at night 7 is a hungry Tama Tonga.
What does that mean for Chad Gable? Because if Chad Gable were to win out, he sits at 12.
It all really depends on
because
what
he's
happens.
lost to. He beat Shawn Spears. He holds the hand-to-hand tiebreaker over Shawn Spears, which means if he were to win out and Shawn Spears loses,
but
he holds the semifinal spot.
But the thing we have to consider here is our main event for the Central League. The United States Champion, Baron Corbin, versus the Psycho Killer, Tommaso Ciampa. Both are at 9 points. Whoever wins, unless there is a draw.
Baron Corbin, I think, needs to win this match for Chad Gable, because Chad Gable owns the head-to-head tiebreaker over Baron Corbin. Meanwhile, he lost to Tommaso Ciampa.
Which, though, gets us into an interesting scenario, because if Gable has beaten Shawn Spears, but has lost to Tommaso Ciampa, Shawn Spears has not faced Tommaso Ciampa. If Shawn Spears is able to beat Tommaso Ciampa, we go into a triple threat scenario, which means it would be Gable, who has beaten Shawn Spears but lost to Ciampa, Shawn Spears, who has lost to Gable but beaten Ciampa, while Ciampa would be in the position where he has beaten Chad Gable but lost to Shawn Spears. But that all determined with our main event, which we will head to right now.